Hare Krishna, thanks all for joining. We are in the eighth chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So Bhagavad Gita is nothing but the divine conversation happened between Krishna and Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. So first, this whole conversation been divided into three sections, which is first six chapters are called as Karma Yoga. The middle six chapters are called as the Bhakti Yoga. The last six chapters are called as Jnana Yoga. Yeah, Jnana Yoga. Okay, so we are in the middle six chapter, which is like a predominantly talking about Bhakti Yoga. The initial six chapters were talking about the Karma Yoga, which is work with detachment. Okay, do the work, but surrender the results to Lord. So do it with a detachment mode. But here in the Bhakti Yoga, he is talking about it is work with devotion. So do the work with devotion. That is what this Bhakti Yoga is talking about, and it is very important section of the Bhagavad Gita because uh, whatever yoga we do, we have to connect to the Lord. So how we can connect to the Lord? Anything and everything, whatever you are doing, we have to connect to the Lord. So that connection to the Lord is nothing but bhakti. It comes from the bhakti. So yoga is nothing but linking oneself to the Supreme. So we have to link ourselves to the Supreme Lord. So that is what, if we are doing it with Karma Yoga, then via our activities, if we are linking, it is called Karma Yoga. If we are linking via our knowledge, then it becomes Jnana Yoga. If we are linking via our love towards Lord, then it becomes Bhakti Yoga. If we are doing it with Astanga Yoga, via meditation, then it becomes like Ashtanga Yoga. Likewise, there are various ways of connecting to the Lord, but the prime object, the prime goal of doing any devotion service is to remember the Lord and to do the service to the Lord. Okay, so that is what. Then in the seventh chapter we have seen the knowledge of the absolute, which is how and where and all Krishna is present. Okay, in the whole of the universe, where and all Krishna is present. Okay, I am present in the water and the air, ether, pranava, omkara, then sun and moon, all those things. Now, okay, you know the knowledge of the absolute. Now, how to attain the supreme? That is what we were seeing. How to attain the supreme? That is nothing but okay. We have to develop the love towards the Lord. So then, in this particular chapter, attaining the supreme, Arjuna is asking around five questions. Okay, eight questions he is asking. Hmm? Which is what is Brahman, what is Adhyatma, what is Karma, what is Adibhuta, Adi Yajna, Adi Deva, and how one can engage in devotion service at the time of death. Okay. Then Krishna is answering one by one. Seven questions he is answering until the fourth sloka. Then fifth sloka he is answering from fifth onwards, all the other slokas he is answering how to remember Krishna at the time of death. Okay, so Brahman is nothing but the indestructible living entity, and the swabhava of that living entity is like a adhyatma, and karma is nothing but the reactions that force the living entity to take a material body in the world. Okay, then Adi Bhuta is the ever changing material nature. Okay, uh, Adidaiva. Adidaiva is nothing but the demigod, which is the planet of the universal form of the Lord also. Then how to remember Krishna? Krishna is the Adi Yajna. Then how to remember Lord at the time of death? We have to practice. Okay, abhyasa yoga yuktena. We have to practice it. Okay, then we will be able to remember the Lord. Then 8.5 we have seen the very important sloka, which is अंतकाले च मामेव स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरं य प्रयादि samadbhavam yadinasi atra samsaya. So whomsoever remembers the Lord at the time of death, they will attain Krishna. Okay, then the next sloka, yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tvajante kalevaram tam tam evaiti kaunteya sada tadbhava bhavidaha. So whatever state one remembers at the time of death, that state they will attain. So for that, which pastime we have seen?
Prabhu Bharat Maharaj.
Yeah, Bharat Maharaj. Bharat Maharaj was relinquished every of his duty, and he went to forest to perform bhakti. But there he got attached to the what he got attached?
Oh
Deer.
dear.
Yeah. So he got attached to the deer, and he couldn't able to do the devotional service. Okay. So he was so attached to the deer, and he was thinking about the deer, and he left the body. So next life, he got the body of the deer. Then, since he was doing a lot of devotional service, he was able to remember, okay, his past time, and he rectified that in the current life, and he becomes like a Jada Bharata in the next life, and he was determined to perform bhakti, uh, and he given the knowledge to the king Raghugana also, and he left the material world. So that is the example of MM Vapi Smaran Bhavam. So whatever position we are remembering at the time of death, like that position we will attain. Then the next sloka is Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu Mamanusmara Yudhyacha Mai Arpita Mano Buddhir Mamevai Sasi Asamsega. So 8.5 Antakalecha is like a art of leaving. Okay, art of leaving the body. But Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu is art of living. Okay, the whole life, how to remember Lord Krishna. Okay, that says Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu. All the time we need to remember the Lord. It is not only when we are having free time we will remember the Lord. When we are not having the free time, okay, I will not remember the Lord. No, we have to remember all the time the Lord. Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu Ma Manusmara Yudhyacha my arpita mano buddhir mame vaisasi asamsega. So we have to remember the Lord in the form of Krishna at all the time. That is what been mentioned in the 8.8 sloka. Till now, any doubt? Anyone has anything to highlight? All these things we have seen already. So this is what we have seen. Always think of Krishna. Okay. And the same time carry out the prescribed duty. Okay, important section to all men engaged in material activities. Okay, our mental thinking has to be think of me in the form of Krishna. Physical thing is carry out our prescribed duty. Okay, just thinking about Krishna and not doing any other thing also like not suggested. Krishna says you have to think of me, but at the same time carry out the prescribed duties. For Arjuna, the duty is to fight, okay, because he was a kshatriya. To protect dharma he has to fight. But for us, whatever household work we are doing or whatever office work we are doing, uh, whatever work like we are doing at home, all those things has to be performed, but at the same time we have to remember Krishna. The intellectual, like, okay, how we need to remember, we have to engage our mind and intelligence fixed on Krishna. Then the result is freedom from all the material contamination and surely attaining the Lord. We will attain Lord surely. Okay, so how it is possible to perform or remember Krishna all the time? It is possible by chanting, constantly chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, because we are in this Kali Yuga. What is the uh, benediction like a given for this Kali Yuga? Just simply by chanting the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. The 16 syllable mantra has all the potency to relieve us from this material world. Okay, there is no difference between Krishna's Nama, Rupa, and paraphernalia and all the other things. Okay, and the pastimes also. So Krishna, if we are calling Krishna and we are seeing Krishna face to face, both are same only. But our mind sometimes is not accepting. But we have to educate our mind. We have to inform our mind. No, both are same. So please engage your mind, engage our mind, and engage our intelligence to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That is how we need to engage our activities like in doing the devotion service, plus engaging ourselves into the chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Then perform duties. Okay, all the duty, whatever we are doing, think about the Lord. Bring Krishna in the center. If you are cooking, Okay, at the time, think about Krishna. Krishna, I am preparing this boga for you. Please have this boga and like, hey, give me as a prashadam. Okay, you may taking the bath, correct? At the time, remember Krishna, I am just cleansing my body so that I can serve you in a better manner. Okay, I am cleaning my body from the outside, but at the same time, please give me the chance to clean my inner what to say, like, okay, the dirtiness also. So how that inner dirtiness can be removed? By chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra as suggested by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Uh, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is nothing but the form of Krishna and Radharani, and he said, Cheto Darpana Marjanam, Bhavamaha Davagni Nirvapanam, Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vidaranam, Vidya Vadu Chivanam. Okay, so our heart is accumulated with a lot of dirt in it. Okay, the dirt, how it can be removed? By chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay, Cheto Darpana Marjanam, Bhavamaha Davagni Nirvapanam. Okay, it will remove all the dirts in the heart and it will extinguish the fire which is in our body. Okay, so it will remove all those things. So for that, we have to chant constantly Hare Krishna Mahamantra and bring Krishna in whatever activity we are doing. Okay, then we will be able to remember Krishna and able to do the devotional service. Till now, we have seen here. Then importance of remembering Krishna 8.7 and the 8.8. Okay, it is we have to, Lord is the real enjoyer. We have to think about it. Then importance of remembering Krishna, like it refutes inactivity also. How to think of Krishna in the practical life, chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and think about Krishna in all the activity whatever we are doing. So benefits of chanting: revival of memory of Krishna, and our ear and tongue, our whole body is getting purified by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. How caterpillar is thinking to become a butterfly, the similar manner, if we start slowly chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one or the other day, we will also like become Krishna's devotee. Okay, so let's see 8.9. So 8.7 we have seen this was Tasmat Sarvesha Kaleshu. But is it possible to remember Krishna easy? All the time, like, is it possible to remember Krishna? Is it that easy? No. That is what Krishna says. Abhyasa yoga yuktena chetasa nanyagamina paramam purusham divyam yati partha anuchintayan. Okay. When you do abhyasa, when you keep on like remembering me. Yeah.
He who meditates on me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, his mind constantly engaged in remembering me,
Undeviated
from the path. He, O Partha, he is sure to reach me.
Yeah. So one who is thinking about Krishna all the time, when we are having that abhyasa, when we are having that practice, then it is possible for them to remember the Lord all the time. That is how the art of living has to come into the picture, where we have to remember Krishna all the time. Okay. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu ma manusmara yudhyacha mai arpita manobuddhir mame vaisasi asamsaya. Okay, then let's see the next sloka. 8.9. Kavim Puranam Manushasitaram Anoraniyamsham Anushmaredyaha Sarvashya Dataram Achintya Rupam Adityavarnam Tamashaha Parashatat. So, here what Krishna says, how we can remember Krishna in various ways. Okay, the whole chapter, it is remembering Krishna. How we can attain Krishna? By remembering him and by remembering this eighth chapter, okay, attaining the supreme. Remember, remember, remember. That is what Krishna says. And he not only says, okay, remember me, remember me. He gives various tricks to remember him. That is what the important thing. He says, okay, I am this, I am that, I am here, I am there. Likewise, he is giving so many examples and so many references, so that for us to easy remembering Krishna, we have to remember Krishna all the time. But how we can remember Krishna? By practicing all these things, by knowing all these things, by
his strings.
no?
By his tricks.
Yeah, by his tricks, like which has been said. So what he's saying here, if you see,
One,
how to remember Krishna, meditate on Krishna as he, one who knows everything. Krishna knows everything about our past, present, and future. Not only us, all the living entity. Okay, he knows everything. He is the oldest.
Controller.
Okay, he is the oldest. But if he is the oldest, is he looking old? No. In Brahma Samhita, Brahma says, okay, what is the sloka? No, no. Navayavvanam cha. Okay. So, Advaitam Achyutam Anadim Ananta Rupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayavvanam cha. So, Adyam Purana Purusham. He is a Adi. Okay. He is the one like a who existed when all of us not existed. Okay, he is Adyam Puranam. Okay, he is old Purusham. He is the personality, but that doesn't mean that he is looking old. No, he is always Nava Yavvanam cha. He is always like a ever 16, because Krishna doesn't age himself, though he is oldest, but he is not looking old at all. He is always like a Nava Yavvanam. He is always like a very fresh and always like a sweet 16. He's ever fresh, ever beauty. Okay. When we are getting old, okay, we look, our beauty may fade, correct? Our skin may wrinkle, and we may get like a little ugly, etc., etc. But on the physical appearance, I am saying. But Krishna, though he is the oldest, okay, but he never become old, or like he never look like a old person. He is always Nava Yavvanam cha. He is always sweet 16. That is the beauty of Krishna. Okay, that is what we have to think about it. He is always oldest. He is the controller. He is the supreme controller of everything. Okay, then he is the smaller than the smallest. If you see, yeah, very tiny, what to say, the insect, in that Krishna is present as a super soul. As a which soul?
Super soul.
What is that super soul name?
Chirodaksha Vishnu.
Yeah. What is the size of the soul?
Big.
No.
About 10,000 part of tip of the hair.
Yeah, tip of the hair. So that is the size of the soul. Then we can't even like see that size of the soul in the microscope, correct? That is the size of the soul. That is, he is the smaller than the smallest. Okay. Then he is maintainer. He is beyond the material conception. He is inconceivable. We cannot, we can't like okay conceive with our limited knowledge Krishna is beyond our conception, beyond our imagination. See how from a small seed, okay, the big banyan tree comes. How is it possible? And how he created the whole system. We need oxygen, and the trees need like a carbon dioxide, and trees release oxygen for us, and we release like a carbon dioxide for them. So how the whole ecosystem been defined by Krishna? No one like a feeling short of the air, correct? During the COVID time we could able to see, correct? Air was freely available, but during the COVID time, like since many needed the air like at a certain threshold, they got into very depressive state. At the time we understood, okay, oh my god, how important to get the air, how important to thank Krishna for giving the air every day. In that connection, there is one pastime is there. There was one old man. Okay, he went to the hospital because he was having a severe heart attack. He went to the hospital, and then immediately, like the surgeon told that, okay, you need to go for a surgery because your heart is like not properly functioning, and it has a blockage, and we need to do the surgery. So they did the surgery, and this old man got cured, and he was about to get discharged, and he was seeing the bill. The bill was around like a 9 lakhs. Then this old man was seeing the bill, and he was literally going into crazy. He started crying. Then immediately the doctor and the other attendants coming and asking what happened, why you're crying, like hey, you have some wealth, na? You can sell off those things and you can pay the money. Then that old man saying, no, I have enough money, no problem. But why I'm crying is just you guys took care of my heart only for 1 or 2 days. For that, I have to pay 9 lakhs. Krishna took care of me this 70 years. Okay, then how much I owe to him, how much I need to pay to him, but he is not asking even a single penny, single dirham. He is not asking even a single rupee. How great Krishna is, and how grateful I have to be to Krishna, but I have not shown enough gratitude to him. What this story or pastime teaches us, our body functions, all the body parts like it functions properly, correct? When something is not functioning, we understand the value of it. So rather than thanking Krishna at a later point or like when we are sick, let us thank Krishna when we are in a good healthy condition. Every day show the gratitude to Krishna. Krishna, you giving me one more day to perform bhakti. You giving me uh, you're giving me one more day like to perform bhakti. You are giving me enough chance like to do the devotional service. Please, I am ever grateful to you. Okay, please give me more knowledge, give me more chance to remember you. So that is the way we can show the gratitude to Krishna. Okay. Okay, so that is how we need to show the gratitude to Krishna. So that is how we need to show the gratitude to Krishna. Okay, every day, every moment, every second, we have to be thankful to Krishna. How many times we are doing it? We are not doing many times. Okay, we have to develop that activity, develop that mood to thank Krishna. And he is always a person. He is luminous like the sun. He is beyond material nature. Material nature is created for a purpose by him. That is what been mentioned here.
One should meditate upon the Supreme Person as the one who knows everything, as he who is the oldest, who is the controller, who is the smaller than the smallest, who is the maintainer of everything, who is beyond all material conception, who is inconceivable, and who is always a person. He is luminous.
Luminous means like a bright. He is very bright, like the sun.
Like the sun, and he's traditional, transcendental, beyond this
material nature. Yeah. So this is how we need to remember Krishna. He is the supreme controller. He knows everything. He is the maintainer. He is the smaller than the smallest. He is beyond material conception, who is inconceivable. He is always a person. He is luminous like the sun, and he is transcendental and beyond this material nature. Many a times we forget, okay, the potency of Krishna. See, we know the importance of the CEO of our company. We know the importance of like a prime minister of this country, the president of this country, the president of United States, the president of like India, the prime minister of India. We know their value. Okay, the captain of the team, etc., etc. But the boss, the universal boss, who is beyond or like a controlling every one of them, is our Lord Sri Krishna. So, how many times we understood, okay, I am the devotee of the Krishna. We have to proudly say that, okay. We have not only say that, we have to proudly practice also. Okay, I am the devotee of the Lord, and I know Krishna. Krishna, who is the universal boss, okay. He gives everyone whatever they need and whatever they require. So I pray to Krishna so that I get a chance to remember him more. I can get a chance to practice bhakti more. That is what like we have to be proud of. Let us try to develop that attitude, develop that quality from now onwards. Okay, I have to. There is no other way. There is no other way. There is no shortcut to go back to the spiritual world. It is remembering Krishna and chanting his glories and holy name, and reading Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita and doing the devotion service. In that manner only we can go back to the Godhead. Okay, the next sloka, 8.10. प्रयाणकाले मनसा चलेन भक्त्या युक्तो योगबलेन चैव भ्रुवोर्मध्ये प्राणम् अवेश्य सम्यक् सतं परं पुरुषम् उपैति divyam. So here it has been said, okay, the yoga misra bhakti. If one practices celibacy,
Prabhu,
there
I
is.
want to recite, Prabhu.
Yeah, sure, Mataji. 1 second, I will tell you.
Can you please put the slide?
Yeah, sure. If one practices celibacy, utters Omkara, detaches oneself from the senses, and thinks of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, when quitting the body, he reaches the spiritual planets. Like this is a little tough because we have to do the Yoga Mishra Bhakti. We have to control our senses. We have to engage our mind restrictively, like okay, towards the Lord. Yes, Mataji, recite. Yeah.
प्रायेण काले manasa. Can you put also Hindi, Prabhu? It's not visible.
Yeah. It is prayana
Sometime I
kale
take
manasa chalena. Yeah, prayana kale.
Yeah. प्रयाणकाले मनसा चलेन भक्त्या युक्तो योगबलेन चैव भूर्भुवस्मध्ये प्राणम् अवशेया सम्यक् सातं परं पुरुषम् उपति दिव्यम्.
Okay, yeah. Upaiti divyam. Yeah,
Upayati divyam.
Yeah. So one who at the time of death, okay, fixes his life hair between the eyebrows.
Translation also I would like to recite, Prabhu. Maybe
Yeah, please, Manji. Yeah,
for my own benefit, Prabhu.
Okay.
Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. One who at the time of death fixes his life hair between the eyebrows and by the strength of yoga with an undeviating mind, engage himself in remembering the Supreme Lord in full devotion, will certainly attain to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Yeah. So this is a little tough to practice. Why? Because at the time of death, we will have around 60,000 scorpions biting. That pain we will get it. Okay. Uh, at the time, it is not possible to fix the life air between the eyebrows because we need to control. That is nothing but in the Astanga Yoga, we have to control the breathing, correct? That is what he is saying. Fixes his life air between the eyebrows, and by the strength of yoga, okay, with an undeviating mind, engages himself in remembering the Supreme Lord in full devotion, will certainly attain to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Here, Krishna is giving various ways to remember him, various ways like a to remember him during the time of leaving. Okay, that is what being mentioned here. So this is a little tough to practice, like, okay, in the upcoming sloka we will get to see how we can practice easily. Okay, but this 8.9 and 10 is 9 is Kavim Puranam. Kavim means like he is knower of everything, past, present, future. Puranam means he is everything born out of him. Anusastitaram, he is a controller. Ano Ani Amsham, like he is smaller than the smallest. Dataram, he is the maintainer. And he is a Rupam, he is always a person, he has like a Rupam. Then he is Achintya. Achintya means inconceivable. So Krishna cannot be like conceived by many and any. It is not easy. He is inconceivable. Only devotee can understand and control Krishna. Aditya Varnam. He is luminous like the sun. Tamasaga Parashrat. He is transcendental beyond this material nature. So this is how we need to think about Krishna. There are 10 ways to meditate Krishna. Kavim Puranam Anusasitaram Mano Aniyamsham Dataram Rupam Achintya Aditya Varnam Tamashaka Parashad. Okay, this in this 10 main manner we can remember Krishna. So in the 10th sloka, practice of Yoga Mishra Bhakti is okay, first rise the life air to Agnya chakra. Like there are various chakras in our body, correct? So we have to just control our breathing and bring the life air to like okay, near the eyebrows. Then chant Om. We have to chant the Om or Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Then we have to renounce the sense gratification. All our senses, we have to disengage from the material world and engage into the spiritual world and fix mind and heart. Mind on the heart, like we have to fix the mind in our heart. So this how like we have to perform the practice of Yoga Mishra Bhakti. So until 12th Soka, Krishna says, okay, all these practices. Then he says, it is difficult to do all these things. Let us try to do the simple manner. Then he will say, via simple manner, via simple manner, you can remember Lord. He will say from 8.14 onwards. Okay. So this, in this manner, like we will be able to remember Krishna. This is a little tough to practice, like 8.11, 12, 10, 11, 12. But Krishna says after that, easy way to remember. I think we will try to end the class here. These two slokas like we covered today. So as we are going through the Damodar month, please offer the ghee lamp to the Lord, Damodara, and remember this pastime because this pastime happened exactly on Diwali day. So whenever you are celebrating Diwali, like whether be it on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, please more than anything else, like a preparation of the boga to the Lord is important. Okay, friends and families, like we are calling, but please like talk about Krishna to them and try to give the Krishna consciousness to them and practice like a more and more bhakti. Okay, decorating the house is important, but understand the background behind it, why we are decorating the house. It is not to show off, but to welcome Krishna in our heart and in our house. Okay, so please bring Krishna into every aspect of it. Whatever you do, please try to bring Krishna. Try to keep Krishna in the center. Then it becomes a devotion service. And a happy Diwali to everyone. Please offer the ghee lamp to Lord Damodar every day, and get the blessing of like a Damodar all the time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If no further queries, we are good to close. Hare Krishna.
आज जल्दी क्लोज किया प्रभु.
Yeah, Maji, I think everyone wants to follow.
Okay. All right, Prabhu. Thank you so much
Maji,
for
everyone
giving
is
the
little
supreme
busy with
most
Diwali also.
important
Like
reason.
everyone is little busy
Sorry,
with
Prabhu.
Diwali also, correct? So the reason I thought, okay,
But as you mentioned, no, Prabhu, if it is not connecting to Krishna, then it's waste. It's just a show off.
yeah, correct. Yeah, that is important. Yeah, it
Yeah.
may get disconnected now, so we will join next week. Okay.
Okay.
Hare
Okay, Prabhu.
Krishna.
No
Thank you.
problem,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna.
Yeah, yeah.
Happy Dhanteras. Happy
So
Yeah,
Diwali in
thank you so
advance.
happy
much.
Dhanteras. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Krishna.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Happy
Hare
Diwali
Krishna.
to all.
Full.
Hare Krishna. Happy
Hare
Diwali.
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Sundar Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Vasant Prabhu and family. Dandu Pranam.
Nandujit Vamuk.